Hi, I'm Cheryl.
Hi, I'm Christine.
And this is a Made Up podcast.
And today we have the wonderful Maxine Dallas with us, hair and makeup designer.
Maxine's worked on some incredible, amazing, sort of iconic things that you've watched, such as we've had Succession.
Oh, yep.
She's
Shetland.
Benidorm. Benidorm's an absolute mentor. Everybody loves Benidorm.
Forgot all my jobs.
Welcome to the podcast, Maxine.
Thank you. Lovely to be here. Thanks
for coming in with us.
So tell us a wee bit about how you got into TV and film makeup.
I sort of have always grown up doing hair, having a massive interest in hair and makeup. My mum was a hairdresser, so I kind of passed the perm rods in the 80s to her, knew it, when 10 years old what colour should be used next for what section. So I just always had a massive interest, so I just followed that through. And it was I remember one show when I was 14, I think 14 or 15, and it was the BBC production of Pride and Prejudice, and I absolutely loved it. And then I watched an interview with Jennifer Ellie, who was the leading lady, and she was talking about her wig, and I was like, wig? Oh my goodness, that was a wig. And that was just wow, that blew my mind that was a wig. And she was naturally blonde, but in that she was dark, so I was like, oh my goodness, that's what I want to do. And then I remember one of my first jobs as a trainee was working with the hair and makeup designer. I found out on the first day that she was the hair and makeup Caroline Noble on Pride and Prejudice. So that was
incredible.
That was quite exciting. That first day, going, oh my god, I loved it. I remember saying that to her.
That's manifesting right there.
Saying that to her, and then I ended up working with her for years, and becoming she sort of trained me, and it was amazing. So that was my.
What a good place to come from if your mum started you and that's so young. I think that's something that people don't know about our jobs, that such a lot of it is hair. We're all called makeup artists, but such a massive part of our job is based around the hair actually, and quite a lot of the time makeup kind of comes secondary to that, doesn't it?
The makeup for us is usually always, you don't want to say easy part, but it certainly is something it's a skill that you can pick up much faster, and hair does take more training.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people now that we know that have now gone into hairdressing since then, since starting out, because then they actually go on to do Ewan. He's actually going out to do a full course in hairdressing afterwards. A lot more people are doing that. So obviously when I started, I was part of my training was hair at college, but you only do a small section of it, don't you? It's not you're not there for 3 years doing a full hair course, so you learn the basics. But I think actually you realise as you get more into it, the hairdressing is kind of a lot more important.
And then our industry as well, you need to be, cover so, different aspects of hairdressing than we do maybe just working in a salon. There's so many period hairdressing and sets and things that we all need to know. We need to do period hairdressing. And again, that's another skill that does take time to master, and then working with designers who are, and watching them and learning from them is it's I love learning all that. I love being able to master it all. It's
good a lot of it is obviously learning on the job. It's we go into a job and it's especially after college, it's you've not got much experience, and then what you're actually learning, you learn mostly, especially period stuff, because you don't actually learn much at college.
I think basically everything is, for me anyway, is learning on the job, and we never stop learning. Trainees come on and I'll learn. I say I learn something new every day on our job, and I learn from trainees on the job. So everyone's in the same, all the time, same boat. We're always learning. You never stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Maxine, you worked on Benidorm, absolutely iconic thing to work on. Everybody loves it. Was it as mental behind the scenes as it was in front of the camera?
Yes. It was. No, it was a lot. Absolutely loved my time working on Benidorm, and it was one big sort of happy family with cast and crew. It was always a great crew. Working with quite a lot of Spanish crew as well. It was probably about 50-50 Spanish
really?
and
I didn't realise that.
UK crew, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, it was quite a lot of the grips and the sparks were all Spanish, quite a lot of ADs were Spanish. No, it was absolutely, loved every minute of it. Cast were amazing, great fun, all the looks we had to do, great characters involved there.
So yous all lived together in a hotel?
No, we didn't live together. Well, the crew lived together in the hotel. We were all put up in one hotel, but we took over a hotel called the Sol Pelicanos, and we took over the whole of the first floor. So there'd be most of the rooms were for the cast green rooms for them to get changed. Then they'd have AD rooms, and then we had a makeup room and we had a self-tanning room as well.
Oh, well, not God.
Self. It was us doing the spray tan room.
Spray tan room.
Aye. So then
did you get in there? Get your tan on.
We would tan each other out on the balcony. We did. So, and then that's it. We had balconies as well. So quite often at the end on wrap, at the end of a filming day or whatever, we could have like a wee prosecco, and the cast would come and join us, and watch the world of Benidorm going by from the makeup room. So yeah, it was great fun. Loved every minute, and the cast were. It was one big sort of fun family, and they would put parties on for us and have nights out, and it was always we used to dress up all the time. So it was long days though. We would have quite difficult days round the pool because we'd been full heat, so full 30 degrees sun. So quite often, like, we'd have to make sure the cast were protected and use sun parasols.
How did you do? I was going to say, how did you deal with the sun? Like, because obviously that's something that we don't actually deal with that much in Scotland.
Yeah, so we would use parasols, just make sure we got as much shade for everyone as possible. And quite often, like, we would find like a factor 30 oil because we would want them to look glistening but we'd put like a factor 50 and then we'd put this a factor 30 oil. Could never get a factor 50. They probably can get one now. Yeah. But back then we couldn't really ever get the factor 30 oil was the most we could find. So that would just give everyone like that lovely holiday glow that we wanted as well.
Because I always think I've always got the thing in my head where I'm like, I really would love to go abroad and do a job. I remember going to Australia and being like, I would love to work here. I walked by the Home and Away set one day and I was like, I love Home and Away. It was like one of my favourite TV shows, so I was like, I'd love to get a job on that. And then actually when I think about it, I'm like, actually the stress that comes, because you know what it's like on a hot day here when we're filming in the heat, and it's like your sun cream, your sweat, there's so much more. Like your job is 10 times harder in the sun. So I feel like going away.
I think the rain's the same. I think we deal with the other side of it in the rain.
Yeah, it's like
try to keep people dry and their hair the same between like takes of side away wind and rain.
Yeah, I know. Because we're not only just making people up as their character for the day, we do have to maintain that look all day in all conditions, as well as we have to look after people. We have to look after our cast and make sure they don't burn, because that's, and make sure, like, certainly on Shetland that we work on as well. God, it's like
there's like no ozone layer.
I think it's such a low ozone layer up there that you do catch the sun. So again, it's an overcast sort of cloudy day, but actually you can have, like, if we always put a sun cream on our cast every morning, but then we'll come home
oh my God, you should see me
and forget
what am I like? I
forget to look after ourselves, and it's like,
I come off a set and I'm like wind burned, like even if I've got factor on, like the wind up there is like side away winds, like you're in,
because there's no trees, is there?
No trees at all.
So you need to protect. Even the factor will protect and give you a barrier for even the wind up there. It's terrible.
I actually did a job with you, Maxine, and I can't remember what job it was, but it was one of my first jobs, and I remember somebody came and handed me a brolly, which was obviously to put over cast. And I stood with it over me.
Brilliant.
Nobody told me it was for the cast. It was raining, so I was thanks guys. And I just stood there and then I was like, oh, this isn't for me. And I was pure awkward lately.
Did that used to be a makeup job?
Yeah, well, it was one of those nights. It was like
just everybody,
right? Okay. So everybody had to just like pitch in and be like, well, but I think it was quite
more of a
hair and makeup job.
When we did, we very much shared with costume.
Aye, well, I remember costume doing it a lot.
Then costume, but now it's sort of moved on to being a bit more of an AD job because we just don't have. We can't be doing checks holding a brolly.
Well, you can't watch the monitor and hold the brolly.
Holding a brolly over ourselves.
I love that.
I was actually just standing there like,
oh, thank you.
So kind.
So Maxine, you worked on Succession. That's a massive hit as well. Can you tell us how was your experience on that?
I loved every moment of that job as well. I'm very, I loved the job. I loved the show, should I say?
Yeah, it's great.
Absolutely big fan of it. So when I get asked to work on it, I was delighted to. So,
did you do main team?
Yeah, main team. I was on main team. So it's just all of a sudden having like Alan Rourke in my chair. I had to cut his beard straight away without a photo. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh no.
Without a photo? Like no continuity?
Oh. Yeah, I had no continuity.
No.
The first day we started, it was just a super busy day. The full cast were out. Day one, full cast were out. I hadn't really had any prep for it either. But the team, it was a makeup team, because it's American, it was a makeup team.
Was it New York? New York they started
New York,
and then came to Scotland.
Right.
Was it just too busy? Why was there no continuity photos?
I think
kissing me.
I think it was just too busy to
just cut it and go.
And I don't mean that to sound like they were like sort of very there were photos. I don't mean that to sound like
just
they weren't
past to you.
They just went past to me. And I think the day just became so busy. So many casting. I think the morning just got away from everyone. That
too many people.
I suddenly had somebody in my chair with a beard and was told to trim it.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, so I did it. I had obviously just did it in stages, but I was a bit like,
to be fair, Maxine taught me this. I always do beards in stages now and haircuts as well. You can't put it back on.
No, that's what I say every time. And I always check the gauge on the clipper, the beard tripper,
Christine,
and then I get the actor to check it as well.
I had a nightmare. No, it was me. So we were doing a beard trim. I had flipping notes, right? I'd done the fitting. I had the notes, and I was using one of Maxine's clippers, and obviously not your own clipper. You don't know the numbers.
Oh no, the
right.
card.
So I'm doing a number 4. Right, so I put it to number 4 and I give it to the actor and he does his own beard, right? So I was like, right, number 4, there you go. And he just took this bit off and I went, do you know whenever you hear the sound? And it goes, brrr! I was like, oh my God, no, too much. And both faces went, it was 0.4. It was not 4. It was 0.4. It was 0.4.
Oh my God, so what did you do?
I just had to draw it in. I had to draw it in with an illustrator palette.
But did you carry on with the 0.4 or did you
it was continuity.
Do the rest of the 4?
We had to turn it to, but like, do you know how you're just like that? There you go. Took it on. God. But luckily he just took this bit off and I managed to do it with the illustrator. But nightmare. Happens to everybody apparently. But you know how you go like that, like whenever you just hear the hair coming away.
The noise. That's too
this
much.
Should
just be a little.
Should be a nibble.
Amount.
Should be a nibble.
We'll get on with the nibbles later.
But no, took, and luckily, I mean, imagine if he started on his chin. A 0.4 to the chin. That would have been a nightmare.
An essay once, but it wasn't so bad because it was an essay. But I was like, it was too short, and I was like, oh, I was just gonna like. Just what like casually, just like.
Did you just take it down?
No, I just put the guard up, and I didn't even illustrate it because it wasn't that much of a difference. Right. It was like maybe like 2 guards too short, but I was just like, we'll just continue the rest.
I know it happened to a friend of ours, as well, and it was luckily like a 1940s drama we were doing, and I was like, that's fine, like we need to be quick, like wondering what's taking so long. That looks great, that looks great. But she'd like halfway cut the hair, and then the guard completely fell off, so it went down to down to the woods. And that actually, well, thank goodness it wasn't. It was an essay, and it was in 1940, so I could actually totally get away with it. But
thank God.
I think. Yeah. It's not the mistakes that you make, it's how you deal with it. How you come back.
I worked with Christine Kant. She obviously worked with her like a few times, and her motto was massive improvisation and monumental calm. And it always sticks with me because if anything happens, I'm like, it's okay, just stay calm and we can improvise.
Yeah. But I'm just winging it.
We can fix it.
I mean, things do. We're only human. Things do happen that are beyond our control as well. Like,
have you had any big
I've had
disasters?
A wig rip completely off, like a bit like a scalp. To be honest, on a job, it was a big, sort of showstopper. The character was on stage, top hat, tails, doing a big dancing routine, and they pulled his top hat off.
Oh no!
And the wig sort of mid-take, the wig completely ripped right back. Just caught the hair, and
how did you deal with that? What was your monumental cam?
Well, I mean, we had to like sort of unglue because we'd been left with the front lace completely stuck to his forehead still. So the front lace was all stuck to the forehead, and then it was obvious his own hair had been prepped underneath. It was just, and then this wig flapping. So it ended up being like we had to do an insurance, like it was for the production. It was a higher job.
I mean, we're talking wigs here are like very expensive.
Yeah.
Precious wigs.
Talking a good 3 or 4 grand for a wig.
Yeah, although I think they might be more expensive nowadays.
Yeah, we heard a quote the other day. They're going up, man. But then the price of hairs went up so much.
The price of and the skill involved in the time.
It's a lot.
So they're certainly something that you do not want to have ripped.
No, absolutely not.
On mid-production. Actually, there was no backup. Like we didn't have, like, because it was a hire, we didn't have a double, it was a low budget film as well. So yeah, I mean we managed to we sort of tacked it together. Yeah. We sort of glued it back on. It had no hair sort of wig lace left, but we managed and actually watched it, couldn't tell.
Did you not tell?
No, couldn't tell.
That's
brilliant. Good. But at the time we're like, watching the monitor.
At the time it was, I actually wasn't on set. I had stepped off and I just got off the Maxine, we need Maxine.
Oh my God.
Come back, where are you? The disaster.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Maxine, have you had any other on-set disasters?
Yes. I've had using a new makeup on a dead body that we had. Quite often when we're doing dead bodies.
Oh, I know this one.
Were you there?
I was there, guys. I was there.
You've got like an hour. We've got an hour and a half, and we've got a dead body that was in the water and been caught by a trawler. This body and dragged to.
He was in the water for what, 5 days? Supposed to be?
So it was
he was dead.
Pretty dead.
Oh God,
dead.
Eaten by fish.
Nibbled by the fish.
Nibbled. He had all the wee nibble marks all over him, nice wee bundle pieces in that.
So we had quite a lot of breaking down to do it. We did use like a new makeup as well as part of the full makeup that we normally do. So once we'd finished the makeup, and I think that day it was just such a heavy cast day.
Aye.
And we had all the all the characters out looking at this dead body, plus essays, plus it was just a really busy full on day, and we're just pushed to get out, so we forgot to waterproof it.
To be fair, we'd never used that base before. We didn't know it needed waterproof.
Yeah, that's hard.
Sometimes whenever you use new products, you don't know these things.
No, I know, you don't. When we got down to set, the body had just been pulled out of the sea, so it had to be soaking wet, and I remember just pouring water all over this body, and suddenly got to the chest area, and it just started to become alive again.
I feel like I have anxiety thinking about it.
All the dead makeup just disappeared, and it was
just like running. It was like running
skin,
down.
like this I was like, oh my God. So what was it like? We were just like sort of dried it off quickly. I mean, we did all this in checks, and we saved the day before. Like nobody, none of the other crew sort of realised we didn't have to ask her. First AD.
Absolute.
But the two of us were just like,
we started spraying and we were just like,
it's just
the wee makeup running down his wee face. Like, Max is going, put sand on him, like grabbing sand from the beach.
Oh no!
So covering his wee runs.
And it worked a treat.
I actually did. You'd never have known. He was heavy deed. Maxine is the queen of dead bodies.
I love that. What was your favourite job to work on?
Oh, I don't really. No, actually, I've just I feel as if every job that I've had, I've had
it's been a good one,
a good experience, and worked with if I've not enjoyed the job, I have enjoyed the job, even if I've thought, that's been quite stressful, I've been knackered after that job. Like you've always get a great crew, and cast, usually you're always in it together. You sort of always support each other, don't you?
I've worked with Maxine for quite a few years now, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? Your team become like even if you're having a hard day on set, like you do all kind of stick together and you kind of become each other's
and we
like
do it's
support.
Long hours we're working out. It's 12-hour days or sometimes more, and we've got quite what it's like trying to get to our locations. We can be here, there and everywhere.
What's the longest day you've ever done?
Longest what? Day? I've definitely done sort of 5:30 in the morning calls and not getting home till like 10:30 at night. With travel either end, I've definitely done days like that.
So that's like a 17-hour day, Maxine?
Yeah, I'm not saying I have definitely done a couple of days like that. Like a couple. But that's like, that is extreme.
I think sort of 16's the longest. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably the same. I don't think I've done like crazy long, but I've heard like jobs recently that have been like 19-hour days.
Oh yeah. Up in the Highlands, in the elements.
Yes.
Oh aye.
And again, that's quite often when it's a period job and you've got prep to do in the morning, you've got prep to do at night, and you've got to reset wigs and put them in the ovens and bake them.
It's at the end on wrap, and it's like having to clean everybody up and then clean wigs, and it's just like...
Yeah, it's a big turnaround for the next day.
Maxine, do you have a favourite character you've designed?
Characters wise, like sometimes it's like simple things make all the difference, or you put a wig on somebody and you're like, oh, there she is, like for in Two Doors Down, like when we found Doon McKeegan's wig, it's like, oh, there's Kathy, that's Kathy. It's like you go through quite a few and it just like, there she is. The same when I did a job called The Spa, it was Rebecca Front, and she was playing a spa owner who was quite glamorous, and again it was just, we put the wig on and we're like, oh, that's us. It's like, so it can be, sometimes it's like simple things can make the cast. I mean, it's like...
I think for me that's what I really appreciate about your design, is like when we were doing Blood of My Blood and you were doing crowd supervisor on that, and we had all the women and they were all the prostitutes in that scene, and Maxine was like, oh, let's have like love bites, and it's just those little details that actually I wouldn't think of, and you're like, that makes their character, and it's such like, it's
just
good
small wee
little
details that just make or put that character into or put the cast into the character. It's like
So on set we've all had embarrassing moments. I think it happens to everybody, doesn't it? In every department. Yep. Maxine, have you got an embarrassing story to tell us?
Yeah. I'd probably call it a bit mortifying. And it's like, so that way it's one of these things that you just keep, like, you just keep remembering. I was on a job called Valhalla Rising, and it was a great job. Loved it. It was one of those jobs that you sort of finish and you're like, oh, that was like a life experience as well as a job, and you're working with really good friends, and really, I just loved the job. It was great fun. And it was 10 weeks, I think it was 10 weeks, and we were traipsing here, there, up hills, mountains, eating on the run. It was quite intense. And
As it usually is.
As it usually is. But this just felt more intense because we're just so physical all the time, like literally out in the elements of
Vikings, wasn't it?
Rain. Like there was I think there was 1 week out of the 10 weeks it was studio. It was Vikings, so it was like lots of SFX and prosthetics and sort of breaking down. And I think it was the rap day, final day, and we were filming in this big massive open area, open field, and we had sort of bracken up to our waist, and we all had to lie down to get out a shot because we were doing a 360.
Right.
It was going right round. It was these two characters, and there was the Steadicam was going round them, so they were going to see all round. So basically, we had to all lie down.
So do your checks and lie in the bracken.
Then lie down.
Right, okay.
And we weren't far from the shooting, like from the area. We were just, but we just had to get out a shot, which was underneath this bracken, so would be covered by they couldn't see us.
Well, everybody in the crew had to hide in the bracken.
All the crew,
that's hilarious.
Everyone, we all had to lie down out of shot. Other than the cameraman, obviously. And I think the boom man, the boom operator, should I say, would be following so he would be still in shot, but he'd be following behind the cameraman, the Steadicam. So anyway, we're all lying down, and then all of a sudden I just started feeling bits of bush hit my face, bits of bracken hit my face. I was like, oh Maxine, what's going on? Bits of bracken. And I sort of was like, oh, what's going on? Why am I getting hit the face with this bracken or branches or whatever? And I sat up and they went, oh my God, it's Maxine. And I had been snoring through a wild track.
Shut up.
So they'd got their shot, and then at the end of the shot they needed to do this wild track, which is when the sound needs to just go again, but only for dialogue. So they're not actually shooting, but they need everything quiet for dialogue. And so then I snored through that.
Brilliant.
Absolutely mortifying.
Oh, that's so funny.
But I think I'd been lying down, and it was a nice day, and I'd been slightly head downhill. And I just drifted off.
They couldn't figure out
I was just too relaxed.
Maxine is the queen of innuendos and saying things by accident. So the hitting yourself with a bush in the face is just.
I know. I usually keep everyone entertained on the truck with my unintentional. Quite often she'll be like, you can't say that, Maxine.
To be fair, I think I'm catching it. I swear to God, I'm catching it. Sometimes I say things. I think, have you done that before where you say things and it comes out and you're like that? I didn't mean to say that.
Yes, all the time. Well, that's my me, isn't it? All over the back.
And on our last job, Ben loved it, didn't he?
Oh my God.
He was like, oh my God.
He got some belters. He got some Maxine belters. So one of them was, so the second AD, lovely Rosie, came in.
It's like, oh, is that? I think our time was up, but quite often Ben would be in the chair and we would be having he would be chatting away. So Rosie would always, at the end of his makeup call, have to come in and go.
Time check.
That's you over.
Hi, Mom. ATA.
And
I think it's not me, it's him.
It was him.
Always, yeah. He was good fun, wasn't he?
He was.
So she came in and she said, well, that's you sort of finished your makeup call, like, do you need much longer? And I was like, oh, I was just doing a wee nibble on his neck.
Bearing in mind, Rosie is also London-based,
yeah,
right?
She has no idea what a nibble is.
She doesn't know the nibble chat. She doesn't know that means a wee haircut. That means a wee continuity cut in our chat. And Maxine's chat, that means a continuity cut. You love that chat, don't you, Christine?
I don't know why I've got such a thing with the word nibble. And it's not just for haircuts, it's just like everyday life. So, you know, when people will be like, oh, we'll just have some nibbles.
I totally use that.
Nibbles and picky bits.
Oh, aye.
See if somebody's like, oh, we'll just have picky bits. Sorry, Nikki, because Nikki always says picky bits. Lots of people love picky bits, but there's just something about picky bits and nibbles.
I think it's like now called girl
so
dinner.
I think
it's all we live on in Shetland. Girl dinner.
Originally, nibbles bothered me in the food sense.
Okay.
So then when it became a makeup thing, or obviously like it's always been, but then when it was a thing for haircuts, I'm always like, oh. And people will be like, just give me a wee nibble, and I'm like, no. I'll cut his hair,
if other people said that to you, give them
well, maybe not. Maybe it's, but I think it's just
Maxine Dallas. Maxine's nibbling everybody.
No, it's definitely a thing, and I think it's maybe, I don't know if it's like caught on, but it's definitely a thing other people have said, just give it a nibble, because lots of people say it.
Probably, maybe, I don't know. Or, I mean, I might have caught it on from somebody
maybe
else.
You've got it. It's definitely a thing people say, just take a nibble off, and I'm like,
off, yeah. But then
just take a little bit.
Rosie, our second AD, did not know what a nibble, what we meant by a nibble. A wee nibble on his neck.
Yeah. Maxine, do you have a wee favourite day that you've had on set?
Yeah, I've had like quite a few favourite days. Most of my favourite days on set have always involved music of some sort. Like, I've been quite like Benidorm. We used to have the sort of Morgan Tavern days would always be live music. Like we've had Bananarama, like sort of.
No way.
Another sort of moment I loved was watching Wizard. I think it was Roy Wood, and we're just watching him on Benidorm. It was at the Benidorm Palace, and he was just singing that all day.
What song was it he was doing?
I Wish It Could Be Christmas.
Oh my God, that is magical.
I mean, we were in the high summer of July.
The magic of television.
And we were all absolutely roasting, but it was just great fun. It was like, I was like, oh my God. And I think that was the first episode of Benidorm. Then I remember on Filth, there was a day where we had David Soul out, and he was singing Silver Lady, which is a song I absolutely love as well. So yeah, those are very memorable days, and days that I'm like, oh.
Do you have a day like that, a favourite day on set?
Yeah, but I actually didn't get to see it because we were filming, I was out for a daily on Sunny Dancer.
Right.
And James Blunt, who I love, came out for the day, and I was like, oh my God. And he was singing on set. So I was like, please let me go to set. But I had to do EPK that day.
Right.
So I missed him singing live, You're Beautiful.
Oh,
and
no.
I was so sad.
Christine, I'm really sorry. I've seen him sing live on set. I can't remember. And we done a thing on Mrs. Brown's Boys or something, and he was out, and he was so lovely. He was so lovely.
I actually did get to meet him though.
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's very
like super tiny. I didn't expect him to be so tiny. So tiny wee man, really lovely, tiny.
Yeah, he is very nice.
Apparently, that's what people say about Kylie Minogue as well. Lovely, tiny,
but small.
Tiny.
He, I did actually get to meet him because he was doing EPK also. So we did the interview for him, and I was like, what can I say? Like, what can I chat to him about? And I was like, have you ever been to Scotland before? And he was like, yeah, a few times.
I've played here.
I'm like, I've probably seen you in Scotland before. I actually haven't. But I'm like, it's clearly been to Scotland loads.
Do you come here? Often?
Oh, it was terrible. I was like, okay, that's my chat. So that should have been one of my favourite days on set, but I didn't get to be there.
So mine is a bit like the same thing where, really random, but we had Steps on again a BBC thing, and they came to our rap party.
Oh, you told me
add on Tragedy with the actual Steps.
Stop it.
Add on Tragedy with the guys from Steps.
My friend Catherine would be very jealous of this because she loves Steps. She does every dance routine, every single one.
Yeah, 12-year-old me was like having a pure meltdown. It was great.
So just going to do a quick fire round of questions. So period or modern day?
Period.
Coffee or matcha?
Coffee.
Day shoot or night shoot?
Day shoot. Good.
Prosthetics or glam?
Prosthetics.
Wigs or real hair?
Real hair.
Favourite decade?
Favourite decade, 20s.
Oh, I love 20s.
This is a good one. Film or TV?
Film.
Studio or location?
Location.
Sparks or grips?
Grips.
Camera or costume?
These are also tricky.
This is a hard one because Maxine's other half, Stuart, is a cameraman. This will be controversial. What are you going with,
I will
Maxine?
say costume.
Sorry, Stuart.
We definitely work so closely with them. Yeah.
So Maxine, we've done a little poll. If anyone's not following Made Up Podcast on Instagram, get yourself on there. Go follow. Like all of our stuff. Share it. Comment. All the things. So we put a little poll on today asking, send us your questions for our makeup designer. We have, what are you looking for in a trainee?
Willing to learn. I like a trainee to always feel that they're watching everything we're doing, and also like after a week or two, so sort of use their own initiative and know the running of a truck, as well as knowing what requirements, like they're taking such an interest in what we're doing to each cast that they sort of then preempt what we need, but also that's how to me that's how trainees are learning, is asking questions as well. Like I would love to finish any makeup and go, oh, why are you doing that, and why what were you using there, and what product's that. It's an interest in absolutely everything, not just like making sure there's a washing that's on the face. That to me is secondary. For me, a trainee it's all about what we're doing to the cast and making that work for going on TV.
I think that's the thing, where as a trainee sometimes people get a bit embarrassed, isn't it, to ask questions when actually that is how you learn. I think that's how all of us learn. I'm still like, I ask Maxine questions when we're working together
always.
daily.
Absolutely.
Like if I don't know something, and I think that's the thing, being able to ask.
And I still watch other people.
Exactly.
Of course,
That's
we always learn.
I think quite often, even though I'll say to trainees, please watch, please.
I think sometimes people are too scared.
And you're like, but then I'm like, but that's how you are going to be able to have factors in your chair and know. You need to always watch and know.
I used to do a thing where lovely Lee Melrose, whenever we were on Outlander, and I trained in makeup. I actually didn't train hairdressing side of things. I've kind of learned that throughout my career, and from a lot from Maxine. And Lee Melrose used to do these gorgeous like updos on Outlander, like all the kind of posh lady stuff. And as a trainee, I done quite a lot of trainee days on that. And I used to say to her, can I take that out? And it was just that, like learning her sectioning and learning how she done it. And like, I think that's the thing with trainees. You do learn a lot on the job. So we've got a why makeup from Paul Forrest.
Why
makeup?
Paul?
Why camera?
I've always had that interest. Like that's just what makes me happy, and that's what I think that's what everybody wants to do in life, isn't it? It's like to have a job that makes them happy, and hair and makeup and doing that to people is
we're very lucky.
And Matt wants to know, what's your favourite Monster flavour? I take it that means Monster Munch.
All right, pickled onion.
Good answer.
Always.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Maxine. It's been a joy. And thanks to everyone for tuning in and listening to our nonsense. If you want more nonsense, we have a lot of nonsense on our Instagram page. Go over there and give it a follow. We're also on. We're on now.
We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we are on Facebook.
Facebook. And we have a Patreon. So if you want to jump on there, you can donate the price of a coffee a month and help us pay for all of this.
Give us some money, please.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.